It has become a normal trend for Yoruba landlords or house owners in the West to refuse letting out their houses to Igbo tenants from the East for some certain reasons. Having conducted an extensive research, we have found the following reasons. 1. Igbo tenants are so stubborn and adamant, and if you are lucky enough to receive the first payments of your rent, the remaining years would be dragged to court or you forget about it. Igbo tenants also have the tendency of reconstructing your two-bedroom apartments to a three-bedroom and a parlor, and they also have the habit of living in large numbers inside one room. Secondly, Igbos pay their rent in advance, sometimes up to 5 years advance, because they know you will always need money, and it is a very good advantage for them to avoid unnecessary increments. If you issue a quick notice, that is the third reason, if you issue a quick notice of 6 months in order to carry out renovation works in your house, the Igbo tenant will drag you to court, and in the course of the delay in the court, spend a long years without paying a dime. Fourthly, Igbo tenants hardly honor signed agreements with their landlords. They hardly maintain the houses and they overcrowd the facilities. So guys, I don't know whether you people agree to this assertion or this submission by this writer, because you cannot use one case to generalize other people or to say, oh, this is just how it is. Of course, there could be a lot of things like that which other tribes might even be involved in. People different from, people are different. Let me just put it that way. People are really different, and I don't think maybe, oh, there's an association of the Igbos, they will not go and meet, say, you know what, this is what we are going to be doing and all of that. Even if there's a kind of agreement, even if they have this association, you see some people say, no, I don't want to be part of that. So I don't think it's a good thing, because we do generalize. That is what we are all known for, even as Nigerians. Every little thing we just generalize. Oh, these people, oh, hey, Yoruba people, hi, they are like this. Oh, Yoruba people are like this. Oh, Igbo people are like this. Oh, Hausa people are like this. Oh, Igbo people are like this. Whether it is in human nature, but I don't know whether you think so. But I don't think maybe it's good to just generalize. Of course, this kind of a thing could be happening. Maybe some people must have had the same experience or sort of, and you will see some people telling you that yes, we have maybe they've had an encounter with the Igbo people, and it's not really like that. Some people might say, oh, I never had such experience. And to crown it up, we still have a lot of Igbos all over the place, whether in Lagos, okay, let's even say in the West, we have a lot of them. They are there. So does it mean now that the Igbos who are renting, or they are all landlords? All the Igbos we have in the West now, they are all landlords, or the landlords are Igbo people that are now renting houses to their own Igbo people, which I think that is not true. A lot of people are still on rent, and believe you me, majority of their landlords are not a Igbo either. They are not Igbo. They still have people that maybe other tribes that are still renting houses for them. So this generalization is not all that good. Of course, I'm not saying maybe this kind of a thing wouldn't have happened. Some people must have had the same experience and all of that. And some people will still have the same experience with other people, other tribes as well. So generalization or sweeping generalization is not the best at all. But let's hear what people are saying. That is just my opinion from what the writer has said. Someone said, you are living in the past. Let me hand you the phone number of my Igbo friend that is doing property business at Lagos or in Lagos. In fact, he told me that over 80% of Yoruba landlords is managing their property, made it as law to him not to cater their fellow Yoruba. Okay, not to cater for their fellow Yoruba because they hardly pay their rent, especially those from Kwara State. Can you imagine? If they are in your house after a year of not fulfilling their obligations on rent payments, they will start to tie small charms around their rooms so that the landlord will forget asking them about the rent. This is again another generalization, generalizing many things or things like that. Who told you that, especially for Kwara people, this is not really fair? So I think it's an individual thing. It's an individual thing. Maybe you have a tribe A that is bad, and he has a friend that is from tribe B. That your friend can influence you, and they are not from the same place. So it's like that. I think that's the way we try to generalize, that is one thing about us. But this person is talking about his own experience, of his whatever, of his friend that has a property that said XYZ. That is that person's experience. So, someone says, okay, it's always going to result to abuse and all of that, because when you generalize. But one thing is that you can say maybe some people are in the habit of doing that. Someone said Igbos are not trained to be tenants but landlord. I'm not an Igbo man but a social traveler. Okay. Someone says, okay, you are very correct. When I was in Nigeria, I got I had my own house at the age of 24. Is that the reason why they refuse to pay rent as when due? Okay, like somebody who says Igbos are not tenants, that they are always landlord. It's not possible. How many people can really afford? Everybody cannot be landlords and everybody cannot be tenants. If everybody is landlord, then who is going to rent house from who? Okay, why not government? Why are not paying salary? What of government that are not paying salary? If for Igbos, many landlords are shop owners, will be broke. Okay, because Igbos are the most travel tribe in Africa. I'm not an Igbo man, but a social traveler. Okay, this one is saying a social traveler. Okay, which house again? Are you talking about after the war or now? If it is after the war, fine. But if it is now, I will tell you, you don't have house again. You people have sold them to those who started life with 20 pounds in 1970. That's what somebody is saying. Okay, another says here that a high level inspiration. You are all tenants in Yoruba land. Igbos are landlord in all the Yoruba land. In fact, if you see any house with uh parapets, just know that the house belongs to Igbo. Okay, parapets building. Okay, the roof parapets. Okay, so bloody, what can you carry when they I don't know what this person is going to. Okay, I just dey laugh. Which house and where is that? Igbo I know can't live in a face and face you. Face me and face you. Of course, they are Igbos like that. People just generalize. It depends on your kind of person. It depends on the kind of environment you live. It depends on the people you associate with. When you associate with those kind of people, you think everybody is just like that. I see a lot of people, just to digress, I see a lot of Nigerians that maybe they just managed, they just crawl, maybe they are living in all those kind of slums, they just managed to go abroad. Before, by the time they get there, they'll just believe that everybody is living in slums, everybody is like that. Forget for the fact that Nigeria is what it is today. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly. We have people of calibers, we have people that are genuine, we have people that are sincere, people that are not corrupt, and we have people that are well versed. For the fact that they are in Nigeria, they are more vast than even some of the people who say they are in abroad. Some people, once they just live, depending on the area they lived in Nigeria, once they get abroad, in fact, they'll begin to ratio that as if everybody is a non-entity, though everybody is living that kind of life. The kind of life they were living in Nigeria, they just believe that, Nigeria people safe. I've come across a lot of them. Nigeria people safe. Nigeria people safe. But go and ask them, when were you in Nigeria? Where to be your level? Nothing. So it depends on your area. It depends on the people you have mingled with. And that's why we are even having problems with all these politicians, because when they see themselves, they believe that everybody, maybe they tend to forget most times that everybody is living okay, everybody is fine. Why are people complaining? Okay, maybe they think that maybe we might have a pocket of people that are not even living well, but they just believe that large numbers of Nigerians are doing okay. So that is why maybe most of the time they don't have that sympathy, they don't have that conscience to be able to do the right thing. So they believe that people can just take care of themselves. And the reason why most of the time they get away with all of these things is because most Nigerians, they fend for themselves. They provide everything for themselves. I'm just trying to digress. There's nothing we're going to say that will not still relate it back to politics, because politics is a daily thing and it's everyday affair. So people just try to generalize, and that is it. So with all of these things, in my opinion, people with different experiences, you cannot use your experience or what you have encountered to generalize everything or every situation. That is just my own opinion. Some people will agree with you, some people might not really agree with you. Igbo will rent out, and if he or she wants to park out, he will find his Igbo brother that also wants to rent house and let him or her stay with him for so for some time before he packs out just to run for agreements and agents money. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this. Leave your comments below respectfully. Thank you very much. Bye.